Hi everyone, this is Chris Brazel. Welcome to my world, and today I'm with Ben in Armidale, and he's 5 steps to honey. Look at his cool shirt. Hi Ben.
How you going?
Yeah, well, I'm going pretty good. You're going well as well. So I met Ben a few years ago, and his wife sent me to work with me, and I'm not sure what he thought was going to happen, but he had to climb a few hills. And he didn't say a word, he just climbed the hills and then he came back. And then, of course, he needed to do some exercises, and every time, the first tip you learnt was the $2 under the mat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You didn't believe whether it worked or not. Admit it, you did. You thought this is a whole lot of cogwash. So you put the $2 under the mat, and that particular week there was like everything comes swarming with you, and which is what happens sometimes in families. So you put your $2 under the mat, and then you went to the pub, and then I believe you won something like $5,000 or something. Was that right?
5 in 1 week and no 7.
7 in 1 week.
5.
The week after. Not bad for $2 under the mat. Now, we're not saying you go to the pub and it's not about gambling, but everything I teach is about a conscious choice, and you were ready to make changes to where you wanted to go. So that 7,000 booted you up to the next step. So over that, we've made other changes, and I've worked with you, and you've had to write affirmations. But I'm super excited because I'm actually going to be planting trees with Ben. But since we've been working together, we worked out your brain codes. And if you'd known these codes a few years ago, I think it would have made a difference. So with Ben's brain codes, he needs a plan. He needs to see it in writing, and then he needs to tick it off, because you're actually a massive achiever at the end of the day. But when he doesn't have a plan and he can't tick it off, he doesn't know whether he's achieved or not. So he's now worked it all out with our brain plans. But you've now you've got a new position, and it's virtually double your wages or income. New position. You're stepping up 5 steps to honey. You've got an actual massive. How many trees are we planting in a couple of weeks?
6,250.
6,250, which is 6, 7, 8.
Oh, we're going to spare 500 on top of that too.
Oh, thank you for that. Just watch me out on this plan. But the whole process is since we worked out Ben's brain codes, and then he trained to those brain codes, now he's gone into a position which is double the income.
Yeah.
Now we've gone into a business which is even going to be super exciting, and that means we're going to be planning, but he's now got 5 steps to honey. So there's a whole new life for him, his family, and even, you know, your young son Darcy. We've been playing with him with the ball, and Darcy's even teaching you to move your feet and bounce the ball. So if you're out there at the moment, stop resisting the fact that you can have anything. You don't have to struggle. All you have to do is do a few creative things or creative brain training. But know your brain codes, because when we know our brain codes, we can do whatever we want, and we can achieve whatever we want. So before it was like a struggle, wasn't it? No more? No. What's your favourite tip that I gave you or done? Is it bouncing the ball? Beating me a handball? What was your favourite tip? Maybe the $2 under the coin. I believe the $2 under the mat. I believe all the guys at the pub wanted to know what you were doing. Did you end up telling them? They all do now. $2. Oh wow! So are they getting results like you are from the $2 under the mat? Not as good as yours. I reckon $2 under the mat. We have sold houses $2 under the mat, but we've made major changes. Anyway, today was just introducing you to Ben. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because we're going to be doing some major planting. But if you're out there, and guys, there's nothing mystical about what we do, because Ben is one of your best Aussie guys, but the moment he knew how his mind worked, we've got you going to amazing places. And all you've got to do is know how your brain works. Stop trying to do what everyone else is doing. Just do what's best for you and your family, and it comes together. And anyway, try the $2 under the mat and see what happens. Certainly 7,000 in 2 weeks is not bad. 7.5. There you go. That's $12,000. Who wouldn't put $2 under the mat? Anyway, anything you've got to say about working with me, or are you just going to be silent there for a minute? What's it like to work with Chris Brazel? All right. You give me a tip?
Yeah.
All right. No worries. All right. So at least he doesn't argue. If I say go out and bounce the ball, you go out and bounce the ball. What colour ball have we got today?
Parramatta.
Parramatta. give us a
Parramatta
call.
will go down to the Cowboys next weekend.
They will? You sure about that?
Yeah.
All right, so one of the best exercises, we're just going to do a tip, is whatever you give out is what you give back. So if you keep giving out the fact that things are not going anywhere, find a partner, bounce the ball, and no, change your hands around. You're still learning. Good work. All right, so this is Chris Brazel and Ben, 5 Steps to Honey out. Ben loves the $2 under the mat. If you're not sure how to do it, come and Facebook us or go on my website and Instagram. But Ben has made amazing changes, and all he did was start to know how his brain works. That would be the clue, I think. And it's also the clue for your wife, Lee. She knows now how to handle it.
Not really.
Not really. All right, this is us out, and we'll be back with some more tips for you. Cheers for now.